Hey guys, welcome to Take 5. This is the stretching edition. So we're just gonna get a nice stretch, and a couple things you'll need today will be a wall and your mat and a small towel. Okay, so grab those things, pause if you need to, and I'll see you when you're ready. We're gonna start at the wall. So the first thing we're doing is a downward dog at the wall, and you just need a little bit of space clear out in front of it. And we're gonna stand back from the wall so that when you bring your hands to the wall, you're able to just kind of fold in half, and you wanna picture making like a L shape with your body, kind of like an upside down L shape. And I really want you to think just about long lines here. So reach through your arms, pressing the arms out long, and you should feel that right underneath, right here through your lats. And then also think about extending your legs long. So you're pushing your hamstrings, the back of your thighs, towards the wall that's behind you. Meanwhile, just think about bringing your heart through, kind of reaching your heart between your arms. And we're just gonna hold here for about 3 more nice long breaths. And keep breathing through all of these stretches today. And we're just gonna roll the spine a couple times here. I want you to picture lifting your back up, rounding here, and then press down again, bring your heart through. We'll do that 2 more times. Roll up, rounding your back, and then come back down, finding length. 1 more time right here, lift up, and come right back down. Let's hold deep breath in, and let it out. And carefully come on up. All right guys, the next stretch we're doing is going to use your towel. And this is a chest stretch. We already started getting in there a little bit with our down dog at the wall. I'm using a small towel. If you're real tight through your upper body, you can grab a large towel, okay? You're gonna need just something to hold here. And what we're gonna do, we're starting that towel behind the back, okay? And I want you to think about bringing your hands kind of in, if you can, about hip distance apart right there. And then I want you to just start lifting your hands away from your hips. And I'm keeping my shoulders back, my head up high. So what I mean is I'm here, I'm not like forcing it here, okay? So if that means only lifting that high, then that's where you stop. You always find your version of this stretch, okay? So once you've found it, I just want you to breathe and hold. We're gonna hold here for about 20 more seconds. And this is just opening up the chest, also stretching out the front of your shoulders. And a couple more seconds, 1 more deep breath in. And let's let it all out. Okay guys, I'm gonna show you my version of a lizard, okay? It's a really nice hip opener, hip stretch. It's a great glute stretch. I've got really tight hips, so my version isn't the prettiest, but I'm gonna talk you through it, okay? So for a lizard, you're gonna come down to the floor and you should be on something soft, okay? I'm gonna show you this way. And what you're gonna do is come down with 1 foot forward, okay? So you're gonna step that out a bit wider. So if my hips are here, I'm taking that foot a couple inches further out to the side. And then I'm gonna start by coming onto my hands right here and then lengthen through that back leg a little bit. And for me, right here, that's a nice stretch. I can feel it in my hip flexor on this side. I can feel it in my glute and in my hip on this side. So for me, I'm gonna stay right here, okay? Now, if this doesn't feel like much for you and you have more open hips, you can come down onto your forearms or your elbows, or you could even use something sturdy up here and just come a little bit lower and set your arms on that. What I like to do, I kind of just bend in my elbows to come a little bit lower. And we're just gonna settle into this. If you feel like you can go down onto those elbows, please go for it. If it feels good to you to kind of turn out onto the edge of your foot, you can do that too. That's gonna change the stretch a bit. And I kind of like rolling back and forth between more centered here and then that outer rotation. We want to just keep the neck neutral. I'm keeping my spine long, so I'm not hunching here. And let's take 2 more breaths. And then we're just carefully coming out of it. And you know, we're going to the other side. So let's bring that foot forward and then ease your way in. So you're walking that foot out a little bit. So we've got a little bit of width here. And then we're gonna walk that other knee back a bit. And I'm gonna start down on my palms, okay? This is where I'm gonna hang out. All right, guys, remember forearms, it's a great place to be. You can also roll towards the edge of your foot if that feels nice for you. We're gonna hold for about 30 seconds here, so just let yourself settle in, neutralize your neck, come back to some deep breaths. And let yourself sink into this. If sometimes you get into it and then you sort of settle in, you can go a bit deeper. Last breath here. And come on up. Okay guys, we're gonna go down, we're going on to our backs next. And you should have your towel for this. Okay, so we're gonna do just an assisted hamstring stretch. So getting into the back of our thighs. And okay, let's lay on down. We're doing one side at a time for this. And I'm gonna have you take that towel and you're bringing it around your foot. Again, if that doesn't give you enough length, I want you to use a longer towel, okay? So we're gonna hold it right here, and I want you to think about pointing your toes back towards your shin, and then try to keep your hips down onto the floor, okay? And we're just gonna give a gentle pull here. And don't force it, don't go too hard on this. When you feel that stretch, I want you to just stop right there, okay? So you're gonna feel it in your calf. You'll also feel it right in your hamstring. We're gonna hold this. We've got about 20 more seconds. And if you want to, guys, I should have mentioned, you can extend this bottom leg if that feels good, but no need to force it. Both are gonna give you great thing on this side. We're gonna get that stretch either way. One more deep breath in and let it out. And let's just trade off. We're gonna go to that other side and get it around the other foot. It's kind of nice if you have the towel up closer to your toes so you can draw back there and have that pressure at the toes. So you get that even a little bit of assistance with pulling the toe back towards the shin. Okay, so let's gently start pulling back, and you can have your other leg bent or flat on the floor. We've got about 30 seconds right here. So you just want to feel that up and down the back side of your stretching leg. And don't force. One more breath in and out. All right, guys, so we're gonna do an eagle on the floor, and I wanna show you an eagle standing first, so this makes more sense, just so you can see what we're doing. So where we're headed basically is to a twist, okay? We're gonna twist bringing one leg over the body. We'll rotate in that direction. You're gonna take your opposite arm and you're gonna bring that across the body the other direction. Okay, so we're gonna rotate the upper body in one direction and it'll follow the hand. We're gonna rotate the body, lower body in the other direction, and that will follow your leg. Okay, so let's come on to our backs. You're probably still there. And let's just start by bringing the right leg over the left. Okay, so right leg's over the left. We're gonna take the arms out wide and bring the left arm under the right. Okay, and then bring your hands together. I went the wrong way. So we've got, no, that was right. It's your right arm under your left. Right arm under your left, guys. So let's start with our legs first, and we're just gonna slowly let them turn to the side. And then what I want you to do is start just drawing your elbows up so your elbow creases are right over your eyes, and we're gonna hold it there. Okay, so we're getting a nice spinal rotation. We're also getting a glute stretch and piriformis stretch in that lower body. And then up top, we're getting a nice shoulder stretch. Okay. And let's start to unwind. We're gonna come back through center. Okay, set the legs down. We're gonna take the left leg over the right leg. We're going the other way with our arms this time, so left is coming under the right. Let's start to bring our knees over to the side, and then we're gonna start drawing the elbows up. So elbows just lifting towards the eyes, and just try to hold it right here. Just do a few breaths. We're going to carefully unwind, just let those arms go out wide. Take a big reach over your head, and let's draw the knees into the chest. Rock it up. All right, guys, that's our 5. I hope you had a good stretch, and I hope to see you in some of these other Take 5 workouts. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you next time.